Hi guys, welcome to Kizzy's Corner. I'm Kizzy K. Johnson. Thank you for joining me today. So if you guys have been following me on social media today, you know that I've said that I'm boring. Yes, boring. Some of you guys said that I'm not, and I love you for that. But sometimes I think that I really, really am. So I wanted to do a video. I was going to do some poetry, but then I started thinking about this Trayvon Martin case and what that all means. And I also was thinking about my own personal things that I'm going through but my lineage and my heritage that I'm chasing down and trying to figure out where I'm from and who I am. So I'm not really following the Trayvon Martin case because I already know how it's going to play out and how it's playing out. But I really feel sorry for the young lady who was Trayvon Martin's girlfriend, even though she did say that she wasn't, right, if I'm not mistaken. I really feel sorry for her because she's being put on the spotlight when she's really just there to try to get justice for Trayvon. But she's there, and people are really ripping her apart about her not being as articulate as she should. So with that, I'm thinking about who I am as a person. Like, who am I as a person? And then I'm thinking about this young lady and people talking about her and how she's not able to articulate things. And then it got me to thinking about who we see ourselves as African American people. Not all African American people are included into this box that I'm talking about. Maybe more so the urban African American I'm talking about. Who do we see ourselves as? And if we knew more about ourselves, would that change who we aspire to be? So that's what I've been thinking about, right? And so let me tell you that I am of Native American descent. And I know that most black people say without a shadow of a doubt that they are Native American, and perhaps they are. Perhaps all of us have some of a Native American in our bloodline. We especially want to say that when we want that hair to look good and it lay down like it that baby hair. When it lay down, we say that we are Native American, but I can truly say that I am of Native American descent. I also am of French descent, which I am especially excited about learning more of. So, who am I? Because America would make me believe that I am the descendant of a slave, and it stops there. If you've watched my video that I have, the one before this one, which is a poem, and it's about being African American and about going beyond slavery, you should really check it out. Let me know what you think. But America will have you believe that you are a descendant of slavery, and that is it. It goes no further. And then it also shows you a history of violence and discrimination and racism, and it makes you feel like you are nothing. Yes, a lot of us have been able to move past that, but a lot of us are not able to, and we still have that mentality that traps us. We no longer need the chains and the whips. We do it to ourselves. So I was wondering, if we knew more about who we were, would that change our aspiration? Would we change the way that we view the world and ourselves? And would we strive to do something different than what's seen in the urban African American community? I don't know, but I think it's worth an attempt to turn off the reality TV shows. Stop Googling lyrics of Gucci Mane and Future. Stop inundating our children with rap videos and the violence of songs, right? And when we go to the internet, instead of pulling up Instagram and hating on Beyonce or Fantasia or Kanye West or whoever the hell we following, but we say we hate and leaving hateful comments on, instead of doing those things, if we try to figure out where he came from. I've only gone 2 generations back, 3 generations back, to discover that I am of Native American descent and of French descent. So if we spent some time trying to figure out who we are, then perhaps we will have a different perspective on life. Perhaps we will have more pride. Perhaps we would. To learn that my great grandmother was not a slave, and in fact she lived a very comfortable life, like seriously comfortable, where she was sheltered from the reality of slavery, and she had nice things, from her furniture in her home to her clothes. She was elegant, and her home was immaculate, and she was raised well to do, let's just say. To learn that's 2-3 generations removed, it allows me to alter my reality a bit, because I thought that I came from slavery. Like, that's all that I was a descendant of slaves. But I have learned that my bloodline, not just my skin tone, but my bloodline, tells me something different. And to know that I am a descendant of Frenchmen makes me think a little bit differently about my reality. So anyway, I challenge everybody who watches this to use Ancestry.com free for 14 days, or, go to your library. All you need is a card. Get your card. It's free. I have one. Love it. And figure out where you came from, so that you can maybe redirect your course on where you're going, because we are not just slaves. That's not just all who we are. And if we change that mindset, that maybe we can change Trayvon Martin's girlfriend's future. Can't change her history, but maybe we can change her future if we inject more pride into these young women and let them know where they came from and who they are by divine law supposed to be. So if you don't check out the poem, let me just tell you what it says. A little bit of what it says, right, is that, tell me tales before the 4 little girls fell to the 16th Street bombing in 63. Color me images of African kings holding court, not Dred Scott fighting for his humanity in racially unequal courts. Line up that built up the pyramids of the world way before they were lynched from tree lines, denied access to food lines, and the primary color and police brutality lines. Right? So if you want to hear the rest of it, go to the other video I have on my channel. I only have 2, this one and that one. Thank you for visiting Kizzy's Corner. I'll see you next time, maybe with a video of a poem, a whole poem, I don't know, or maybe just what I'm thinking at the moment. But I'm bored, so thanks for hanging out with me at Kizzy's Corner. Till next time, peace.